Do you ever get that strange feeling right after payday? That sudden rush where your hands itch to swipe your card, buy something, anything, just to feel that high of spending? You tell yourself, I deserve this. I worked hard for it. And before you know it, that fresh paycheck is already dripping away dollar by dollar into things you barely even planned for. And here's the kicker. Americans on average spend over $314 every single month on impulse purchases. Yeah, $314 are just gone. Think about what that looks like. That's those extra bags of chips and candy you tossed into your grocery cart at checkout, even though they weren't on your list. That's walking into a clothing store just to browse, and somehow walking out with a jacket you didn't even need. Or maybe it's that fancy steak dinner you treat yourself to after a long, exhausting workday. Not because you budgeted for it, but because you wanted comfort in the moment. But here's the real question: why? Why do we do this? Why do we work so hard to earn our money, only to let it slip away in minutes? Does buying something really fill that void? Or are we just chasing a feeling that fades as fast as it came? Now, don't get me wrong. Impulse purchases aren't always the enemy. Sometimes they're harmless. Sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're just part of life. But when those little moments start piling up, when the spending gets out of control, it can quietly choke your finances, strangling your ability to build wealth and security. And here's the shocking part. If you took that $314 a month and instead invested it into the S&P 500 index for just 10 years, with its average 11% return, do you know what you'd have? Over $68,000. That's right. The same money that slipped through your fingers on snacks, shoes, and dinners out could have transformed into a small fortune. That's the power of compound growth, and it should shake you. So what do we do? How do we fight back against these urges that sneak up on us and drain us? Well, it comes down to one thing: realizing that money is emotional. Personal finance isn't just math. It isn't just logic. It's about your feelings, your impulses, your hidden fears, and your unspoken desires. And once you see that, once you take control of those emotions, you can break free. Let's talk about the habits that can save you. Habit number 1, practice calmness. Picture this. You walk into a store, and that new phone, that shiny watch, or that gorgeous dress catches your eye. Your heart starts racing. You feel like you need it right now. But pause. Breathe. When you're calm, your brain shifts. You stop reacting with, "I want that," and instead ask, "Do I really need this?" Think about it. A new phone doesn't just mean a phone. It means a new case, maybe new headphones. And if you switch brands, suddenly you want the laptop, the smartwatch, the whole ecosystem. One little purchase leads to a domino effect. Calmness is your shield. It slows you down long enough to think about the hidden costs. Habit number 2, be moderately analytical. Now, some people overthink every purchase until they're stuck in analysis paralysis. Others don't think at all and just swipe their card. Both extremes are dangerous. The sweet spot? Being moderately analytical. Before buying, ask yourself one simple question. Why do I want this? Is it really for you, or is it for other people? To show off, to look successful, to prove something? If it's the latter, stop right there. Your money shouldn't be a tool for someone else's approval. It should be working for you. Habit number 3, delay purchases. Let's face it, we live in a world of buy now, don't wait. Everything screams urgency. But here's the truth. Good things can wait. So the next time you see something tempting at a store, don't buy it. Walk away. Give it a few days. Ask yourself if you still want it later. Guess what? Most of the time, that burning desire fades, and you'll thank yourself for holding back. Remember, products aren't going anywhere. That sale will come back. You're not missing out. Habit number 4, build self-control. This one's obvious, but it's the hardest. Self-control is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Think of the famous marshmallow experiment, where kids were told they could have 1 marshmallow now or wait and get 2 later. The kids who had self-control ended up more successful in life. The same principle applies here. Start small. Resist that candy bar you didn't plan to buy. Then work your way up. Over time, you'll discover something powerful. Saying no feels better than saying yes. Because you're not just saving money, You're proving to yourself that you're in charge. Habit number 5, shop smart impulse. Control doesn't mean never buying what you want. It means buying with wisdom. Imagine this. Instead of tossing random items into your cart, you wait for sales, search for coupons, and compare prices. You reach for generic brands when they're just as good as the fancy names. You plan meals around what's already sitting in your pantry so nothing goes to waste. Each smart choice feels small, but together, they build a wall of protection around your future. Every dollar saved is like a soldier fighting for your financial freedom. Habit number 6, use cash instead of credit. There's something powerful about cash. When you hand over bills, you feel the sting. You see the money leave your hand and that little ache. That's what keeps you in control. Credit cards, though, are sneaky. You swipe once, twice, 3 times, and it doesn't feel like spending. The pain is delayed, and by the time the bill arrives, it's too late. Overspending has already trapped you. Interest begins to pile up like chains locking you down. But with cash, there's no illusion. What you see is what you have. Once it's gone, it's gone. That honesty, though it stings, can set you free. Habit number 7, maintain and repair. Here's a secret weapon most people overlook: taking care of what you already own. Maintenance doesn't get applause. It's not glamorous, but it's the quiet hero that saves you thousands. Change your car's oil and you avoid an engine disaster. Clean the lint from your dryer and it keeps running for years. Sew up that tiny tear in your clothes before it rips wide open. Each repair is a victory. Each bit of care stretches the life of your belongings. The more you repair, the less you replace, and that means money stays in your pocket and less waste ends up in the world. Now here's where it all comes together. Every single day, we're bombarded with messages telling us we don't have enough. That time is running out. That we'll miss out if we don't buy right now. Limited time deals, flash sales, only 3 left in stock. They're designed to trick your brain into panic. But here's the truth. The real time limit isn't on the sale. It's on your life. Your time. That's what's running out. And that's exactly why you need to get clear on what actually matters to you. The next time you feel the itch to spend, slow down. Ask yourself, do I really want this? Or am I just being pushed? And if you make a mistake, if you buy something you regret, return it. Seriously, build that habit. It's inconvenient, yes, but that inconvenience will train your brain to think twice next time. Because here's the secret. Slowing down is freedom. It's control. It's choosing your future over your impulse. And when you do that, you're not just saving money. You're buying back your peace, your confidence, your independence. So the next time your paycheck hits your account and the urge to spend comes rushing in, pause, breathe, remember this story. Because your future is worth more than any impulse.